Okay, so if you've been a part of my channel for any period of time, then you probably know that one of my favorite plots in Magic is the sandwich plot in card Magic. I just love sandwiches. I don't know why. They just really appeal to me for some reason. I was playing around with a collector's routine out of 21st Century Card Magic by James Swain, called Percy Collectors by Percy Diaconis, and I was playing around with maybe a way to do with just a single sandwich between two face-up cards instead of the four aces, and something happened, and I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. And so sometimes the best things are born or created out of happy accidents, and so this is a perfect example of that. And so without further ado, I'd like to show you this cool sandwich that I just came up with. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so what I'll do here is show you the trick, and after I do that, I'll teach you exactly how it is accomplished, okay? So watch, somebody can point to a card, maybe that one right there, the 3 of diamonds. Now the 3 can go right around here in this half of the deck. You can see it go in, and I'll leave that half right there where it will stay. And now watch, in this half, I make one card to jump to the top of the deck. In this case, we have, ooh, the ace of spades, right? Pretty good. Well, no, it's not your card. I just said it was going to be the Ace of Spades. Now, believe it or not, the Ace of Spades is a magic card. I'll show you what I mean. If I give it one shuffle, the Ace is going to find one card in the deck. So all I have to do is this. If I do it just right, I can do this snap and get the other Ace face up right beside it. Now watch. I know your card is still in this half right here. So watch, we'll do this. If I do this just right, you can see your card rise to the top of the deck, right in between those two aces, your card, the 3 of diamonds. All right, guys, so I love this trick. It's brilliant. So here's what you do. You want to have both black aces on top of the deck, preferably the ace of spades, second from top, okay? So now what you want to do is get a card chosen and break one half away and act like you put it in this half, but really it's going to be on top of the half, okay? So there's many ways you can accomplish that. You can simply do this. Somebody says stop, you do a double lift, boom, show the card, jack of diamonds, put it in the middle, boom, and you're there, right? But if you don't want to do that, what I did in that performance was I did the flexible switch out by Ed Marlowe. So I've taught that before, but I'll quickly run through it. So you can have them just point to a card somewhere in the middle, and you could go up to show it like this, so the 3 of spades, right? But you want to leave room. You want to have a wide card spread like this, all right? So the card above it, you want to have it a nice even spread here, okay? So now you go up to show it. It's going to look like you simply take that card off of this fan and put it onto here. But really, of course, you take both cards. You take the jack of diamonds and the 3 of spades in this case, okay? So what you do is, this is the exposed view. You want to align. You want to align this 3 of spades with this lower packet right here, taking both cards like this, boom. So at full speed, you're like this. It just looks like you take that card off, but really it's switched in for a different card, all right? So very nice move there. So in concert, as John Bannon says, you point to a card, boom, they point to the 2. You do this, you move these cards away, and you take what they think is their card, but really it's still right there, right? It's a switch. So I'm going to put your card in the middle over here, boom, and just put it down. Or an easier approach, you can simply do this. They cut the deck, boom. They see the top card. They see the 3, just pick it up and shuffle to the bottom like this, and shuffle it right back to the top like this. Any way you want to get in this position is up to you. So there's a few options for you. Either way, let's say our card is the 3 of hearts on top of this packet over here. Now, you say, look, I'm going to take this half and make one card jump to the top of the deck, boom, and do your double lift, show the ace of spades, boom. All right, I know, pretty good. I know it's not your card, but the ace of spades is a magic card. It's going to help us find a card in a moment. So position check. In this half, you have the 3 of hearts or their card on top of the deck, which they believe is in the middle. On this half, you have the black ace on top, which they believe is a single card. Really, you have 2 aces on top face up. Now, what's going to happen is, blah, blah, blah. The ace of spades is a magic card, so you pick this half up, and you're going to do a pharaoh shuffle, okay? So it doesn't have to be a perfect pharaoh. All you want to make sure of is that this top card, their selection, goes in between those 2 face-up aces, and that's very easy to manage. If you can do a pharaoh shuffle, then you're already way ahead of me here, but you just want to make sure that you align them in a way that this ace packet is a little bit above this packet here, so you can see, you can't really see it, but you'll notice when you're doing this that this top card is just hovering a little bit above this packet here. So when you do the Pharaoh shuffle like this, you can see that go in there. So just right in between the aces for that weave shuffle. Now you're going to push them in like this until there's about an inch or so remaining. Okay, so at this point you still have both aces on top with that card in between. Now what's going to happen is you're going to make this ace slide down like this, making that other ace just appear, or so it seems. So the way to do that is just jerk your hand down like this, and the ace just slides to this lower half, stopping there, stopping on your index finger here. So boom, like this, and it looks like just an ace appeared out of nowhere, which is a good moment. So now you say, look, there's another ace. Now watch this. If I do this, you can see your card is still somewhere in this half here. So watch, you can see it when I do this, that your card rises to the top very slowly, all the way in between those two aces. Boom. And doing a dribble with a telescoped Pharaoh shuffle is a pretty cool thing to do. So what you're doing is this. So we're back here, that card's on top there, the aces are on top here. So when you do your Pharaoh shuffle, let me get back to the position here. All right, so when you do your Pharaoh shuffle like this, and you're about here, it's very easy to do. Just begin a dribble and just squeeze your hands, squeeze your fingers together, your thumb and your fingers together like this, and those will just get pushed in as you dribble like that. You see how I'm doing this, and they just sort of coalesce, and it's a very magical moment when you do this. And don't square them up, just keep them sloppy, and you push them over like this. Boom, one card appears in between the aces, and your card, the three of hearts. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. It truly does mean the world to me. And so if you learned something new and if you got value from this video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.